Aitor, just looking at this game then at the weekend, Leeds United, it's one that seems to really whet the appetite when you face Leeds.
Yes, but again, it's another 3 points, so it's important after our last games in the way that we are playing and we are winning the games. We have to keep going in the same way because we are good, playing with the different players, and all of them are playing really good and really good attitude. So for that reason, is a team that is always difficult and never beat them. So I am working in the same way that I work every single week, but again, it's not more than 3 points.
What have you done differently then in terms of your approach to try and get that result against them? You changed, the way you go about facing Leeds?
No, I have to do the same thing that I do every single game, because I couldn't beat them for the last 4 times, but the team now is more different than when we played against them 2 years ago. So I have to analyze really well, and I did, and I have to try to beat them, knowing their weaknesses and knowing our strengths.
In terms of your own performances, you are going in the right direction, but you still think there's more to come from the group?
Sorry?
Is there still more to come from your team? Do you think you can get even better?
Of course, because we are in September, and we have to improve, and because especially the second half against Forest and the first half against Wolves last Tuesday, we should play better. So we have to improve, because we can improve. We are gonna play games, and we are gonna win those games, but because it's impossible to win all the games, but we have to improve every single day.
But you've now got a squad where you can change things and keep people fresh, haven't you? You look at your sub bench, and there's players on there that normally in a lot of sides would be starting every week.
Yes, for the reason it's important to build the squad in June, July, and August, and for the reason it's important to not make mistakes, to bring the right players, or to in a hurry, and to bring players who are not good enough for us. And for that reason, when you have worked well in that period, in June, July, and August, now we have a very good squad.
But you look at the squad, and obviously the window closed. I mean, there is always that loan market if you need it. But are you quite happy with the players you've got now?
Yes, I said when we lost against Bristol City that the squad that they had when the transfer market finished would be the best squad, because I say, and I will always say that my players are the best squad, so I'm really pleased, and now they are giving me their best, so this is the main thing. And when they are in their best, and we work in the way that we know, the result is 6 games winning.
I saw you a couple of weeks ago, and your midfield is particularly strong. You control the games in midfield. You've got Downing's experience that is clearly going to be important. But then in the middle of the park, you've got players again that can win the ball, but also can pass it as well.
Yes, and it's difficult or impossible to speak about one player, because it's a team, and we could feel last 5 days we played against Forest, a difficult game. I changed I don't remember now how many players against Wolves, and we beat them, so I can't say one player, because all of them are working really well, and the best result and the best the best result is that the team is winning.
I did want to ask you about Fabrini and how you feel he's settled, and what impact he's giving the team. What are his qualities for you?
Oh, he's a very good player. I saw him last season when he played in Birmingham and Millwall, and I knew since I saw him that he was a very good player, and he gave us another alternative. So at that time we needed a a number 10, and he's playing now. He's playing really well. He's scoring goals, so it's not a surprise for me.
And I think as well as he picked up an award as well for his contribution during the last month, so that shows that he is really playing a big part in the team.
Yes, all of them. Again, I can't speak about Diego because again, for all of them, it's better to play in a good environment. As the better players you have around you, the better player you are. So I think it's important for all of them, and for that reason, I prefer to speak about the team.
When you look at this league and the direction it's going, a lot of teams have spent some big money in the summer, and there seems to be real quality, you know, right the way through the league. There's no easy games, is there?
No, it's at the beginning of the season that the last season was very tight, and I expected this season tighter because again, a lot of teams, the teams who have relegated, teams like us or Derby or Ipswich, we couldn't get promotion last season. So I said that we are going to be around 9-10 teams fighting for the positions.
And you're putting a smile on the face of the supporters. You know that some tough times obviously up in this part of the world, but you know the football you produce, and they're certainly getting value for money when they watch you.
Yes, I think it's the best thing because football most of the times gives a lot of good energy with the people when the people are watching football, forgetting their problems, and for me it's amazing now to go to the stadium and to have always around 20-25 people supporting us, and after the games all of them can leave the stadium happy is the main thing, especially in these hard moments.
I'm sure it'll be a good atmosphere for the Leeds game, and like you say, we were talking earlier about teams spending money with ambition, and Leeds are another side, like Middlesbrough, that have been in the Premier League in the past and are keen to get back there quickly.
Yes, and it's a team with a very good manager. I like a lot him because he's a good manager. His sides always are organized, so again I expect for a very tough game.
Thank you.